Hey everyone, this is Purple Ranger, and this is my newest video blog. Now, this past April, Bethany and our friend Sophie and I attended the Cherry Blossom Parade and Festival in DC. Now, we had an amazing time. I mean, we ran into our friend Sheldon. Bethany and I actually ran into a friend of ours from who we ran into last year, and also attends Otakon. Our friend Jiro, who's always dressed like Shotaro Hidari, aka one half of Kamen Rider Double. Anyway, this year they had a lot of the same in the parade. They had a lot of the same stuff, like the Tamagawa University Taiko drummers, which is always my favorite part because it reminds me of a certain Japanese superhero. Anyway, and we also had Daryl Green of the Washington Redskins was in the parade, which was amazing. And I'm as a lot of you guys know, I am a huge, lifelong Washington Redskins fan. So it was really cool to see him. And of course, the roller derby girls were there, the Mustang Club, and they were all in the parade. And we went to the festival, and we all split up to get our food. I got my usual takoyaki from Taco Grill, which is based in Bethesda, which I hope to visit someday. And it was actually during the festival that we ran into Jiro. And we also we walked around, took a lot of pictures. And especially have cosplayers that were there, and we told them about some of the forums that Bethany and I co-run. And we also attended the Tamagawa University Taiko Drum concert, which I filmed, and I'll be uploading those videos soon, even though it's been a few months. And it was just, and of course, the only problem I did have at that point was the fact that there was almost no place to sit, because during the festival my knees were killing me. And we didn't really find a place to sit until Bethany, Sophie, and Sophie's cousin and I started walking to the cherry blossoms, and to actually see the cherry blossoms, and we found a bench near where the parade route was. But overall, we had an amazing time, and I saw a total of 19 Mustangs that day. And I should mention that while we were at the festival, I was also looking for 2 masks. One was Kamen Rider Ryugen, Grape Budo or Grape Arms, and the other was this, which I managed to find. Ultraman! It's Ultraman. And when I was walking around with it on, so a bunch of guys were calling me Tiga, which was an Ultra from the 90s, and is also one of my favorite Ultras. And I should have told those guys about my Ultraman forum and my Ultraman group, my Facebook group. But anyway, it was really cool, and I should mention I was also wearing my Kyoryu red shirt, which finally arrived in the mail. Anyway, but overall we had an amazing time. And the following weekend, which was also Easter weekend, Bethany and I, along with Melanie, attended AwesomeCon in DC. Now, this was our first time ever going to AwesomeCon, and we were pretty nervous and excited because, we were going to meet some people we'd been fans of for a very long time. In fact, for me, I got to fulfill 2 lifelong dreams. I got to meet not only got to meet one of the stars of my all-time favorite movie, Ghostbusters, but I also got to ask him a question during the Q&A, and I got his autograph, and I got my picture taken with him, both with my camera and with a professional camera. The professional one will be uploaded as soon as possible onto both my DeviantArt, my personal Facebook page, and my other Facebook page, which you can like. If you want the link, just ask me and I'll give it to you. But all the other photos I took that whole weekend are actually on Facebook and DeviantArt. Anyway, and I also got to meet and get the autographs and get my pictures taken with 2 of the original stars of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I got to meet Walter Jones, aka Zach Taylor, the original Black Ranger, and David Yost, aka Billy Cranston, the original Blue Ranger. And these guys literally were more phenomenal. I mean, they were really great guys. In fact, I should mention, like I said, about the autographs, here, I got Ernie Hudson to sign this, and I got David and Walter to sign this, which was pretty cool. And I wore my Wolf Morpher that day. And I think Walter thought it was kind of funny that my dog Harvey's scared of the toy, but I didn't make him scared of it. He just, and plus I don't wear it very often. But anyway, they were really cool guys. And I also got to meet Maurice LaMarche, who voiced Dr. Egon Spengler on The Real Ghostbusters, which I grew up watching as well. I got him to sign this. and I told them about 2 of my favorite episodes being featuring Egon, one of which was Cry Uncle, which we meet Egon's Uncle Cyrus. Now we also ran into a bunch of cosplayers that and we also got to meet a bunch of cosplayers we were fans of, like Anamia and Marie Gray, and also Victoria of Victoria Cosplay. And when I found Victoria, I told her actually that she and I have a mutual friend, and she said some really nice things about our friend. We also ran into a ton of our friends, like Miguel, Aaron, John, Scarlet, who was wearing a different G.I. Joe Scarlet cosplay this time. Also Fox, Rob, Echo, and I'm trying to remember who else. Alex, my friend Alex, who I met at the Baltimore Comic-Con last year. And we ran, like I said, we ran into a lot of familiar faces, and it was really awesome to see them. And I can't wait for AwesomeCon next year, because it's actually the weekend before my birthday. Like I said, the only problem with AwesomeCon this year was that it was Easter weekend, and it was also so soon after the Cherry Blossom Parade and Festival. But overall, it was an amazing time, and that weekend I saw a total of 38 Mustangs. Now, this ends part 1. I got more to go.